everybody, and welcome to Midway to Reality. This is a show on my channel where we're going to talk about everything from paranormal to conspiracies and UFOs, and we might even get into a little bit of reality television. I am your host Taylor, and our other host Melody will be on at some point. I wanted to start this episode with the Vanderpump Rules drama. If you haven't seen that drama or even seen the show, trust me, you need to go all the way back to the beginning because it's 10 seasons long. It's been around since my 10-year reunion, pretty much, of graduating high school. I can't explain it all to you. There's too many relationships, too many sideline stories to where you might get really mixed up. But the primary characters of this scandal are Tom Sandoval, Tom Schwartz, and Ariana and Raquel. All these young wannabe starlets in LA working for Lisa Vanderpump at one of her restaurants or some of her restaurants. They kind of bounce back and forth sometimes. Ariana and Tom Sandoval, we're gonna call him Sandoval because there's two Toms who are best friends. It gets really difficult to remember. Sandoval and Ariana were together for 9 years. Ariana, I think, has been around since about season 1 or season 2. Ariana is a lifer for the show. She's an OG cast member. So is Tom. Raquel, I think, came in the later seasons, maybe midway through. Tom Schwartz, we'll call him Schwartz, another lifer. So they all have known each other for so many years. Ariana and Raquel only really became friends in the last few years. Remember, Tom and Tom, Schwartz and Sandoval are friends, and Ariana and Raquel are friends. Let's start from there. Schwartz was freshly divorced in the season 10 or season 9. I skipped over season 9 because it was boring. After they got rid of Jack, Stassi, I just was like, fast forward, let's get to the real drama. So Ariana, Raquel, Tom, they all hung out. Everybody is always hanging out all the time. It's kind of like the cast of Jersey Shore, if you know what Jersey Shore is. Ariana and Tom have been together for 9, almost 10 years. I mean, that's your person at that point. A long-term commitment. Raquel, who became Ariana's friend in the later seasons, had broken up with her DJ boyfriend, James Kennedy, who's also in the show. She was really good friends with the friend group, so they were always hanging out together. Got really cozy with Tom Sandoval behind Ariana's back, who's supposed to be her best friend. Schwartz, who is Tom's best friend, had this cover-up situation where you would see Tom Schwartz and Raquel had kissed. It kind of became like experimental or a cover-up is what everybody believes, because at that point Schwartz and Tom Sandoval, it just seemed a little odd that Tom Sandoval would give Schwartz the go-ahead to make out with Raquel whilst he was making out / banging her behind Ariana's back. It was like Eskimo Brothers situation. Everyone finds out after production had finished. Tom said in the reunion, like, we had a plan, me and my therapist, to break up with you after we had wrapped filming for the reunion. Well, in my opinion, that's kind of messed up. He, all that time, had already been cheating. The point is that he wanted to do all this to avoid any kind of problematic publicity to his bars. That is exactly what happened. People were giving bad reviews. What's pretty messed up about this situation is not only is there a cheating scandal with someone's best friend, I don't even know how I would be if I discovered that my partner was cheating on me, and this happened like really recently. Allegedly around the time that her dog had passed away, either the day or the day after, Raquel and Tom had hooked up again. All the while Ariana was taking care of or saying goodbye to her dog. And I couldn't even imagine, but there is always a right way to do it, and that is to never cheat on your partner and just leave the situation. The similarities between that and Ariana Grande's situation. We're gonna start with Ariana Grande. She is a music artist. She's done theater as a child, and one of her dream jobs always has been Wicked. You can go back and look through all her interviews. I mean, she would do anything for that job. Ariana Grande had dated many people notable, such as Mac Miller, Pete Davidson, and many more. Big Sean. Her look mostly put off that she was a very good girl. Her music really did tell a different story. I'm cute and small and whatever. Her music definitely tells another story. I mean, break up with your boyfriend because I'm bored. That's definitely telling. She was perceived to be a very innocent girl, at least from the way she dressed and looked. She was married to a real estate investor or agent named Dalton Gomez. They have filed for divorce or separated. It's recently been discovered to having had an affair with a guy who is her co-star for Wicked. She plays Galinda. He plays, I believe it's the Tin Man before he becomes the Tin Man. They are love interests in Wicked. Ariana Grande whilst married to Dalton Gomez, and Ethan Slater whilst married to Lily, with each other while producing this live action remake of Wicked. From what I've discovered, Lily found out about it and they had been trying to work things out, but recently he had actually filed for divorce from her. Ariana, she also either is separated or filed for divorce from her husband, Dalton Gomez. Let's talk about why this is such a messed up situation, very similar to the Tom and Ariana situation. She went after somebody's husband. She had claimed when everything came out, allegedly, that her and Dalton had separated because he couldn't handle the limelight that Ariana had put him in when she married him. She had been having an affair with Ethan Slater for a while. His wife, who had just had a baby, I think her baby's like 1, so Ethan had filed for divorce from his wife, Lily. The correlation between Ethan and Tom Sandoval and Ariana Grande and Raquel is like, it's right in front of us. Allegedly, Ariana had been friends with them. Ariana had come over, had held the baby. Come to find out, like, she stole her man out of nowhere, out of the blue. Not only that, but there was cheating. Like, it's not like they just broke up with their significant others and then they're together now. No. But when we're talking about history repeating itself, Ariana Grande has supposedly done this, allegedly done this to other people. Pete Davidson was together with Cassie before Ariana Grande came through. She broke them up. She dated Pete after that. Big Sean was with Naya Rivera. Rest in peace, Naya. She discovered Ariana Grande hanging around her house and she was with Big Sean, and I believe they were even engaged. And then that broke them up, allegedly. So definitely just a history of doing these things with Ariana Grande. And I feel like if we can learn anything from this situation, it's to just be honest. Even if you're not feeling it anymore, just be honest. Don't start something. If you feel like you have feelings for somebody and it's enough to make you want to have an affair with them, you definitely need to just end the relationship that you're in now, even if you're married. Especially if you're in the public eye, that you really need to watch out what you're doing. It can really ruin a reputation, and I feel like Ariana had gone through so many levels of these alleged affairs with other people, but now it's just really coming to light because she took herself out of her own marriage to take someone else out of their marriage who has a 1-year-old child. People are really starting to see who she is as a person, and it's not great. And as far as Tom and Ariana go, I think Ariana has done a lot of publicity. I really believe that it has boosted Ariana's potential chances of being on these shows that she's hosting. It really has boosted her PR. So if anything good came out of that for Ariana, it's she discovered that her man is really a piece of garbage and she needs to move on with her life and stop waiting around for him. Tom Sandoval, I feel like he might have learned a lesson. Any kind of publicity is good publicity for the people in LA, so I really don't know if he learned a lesson. There is a lot of personal emotions that go into this, and again, I don't know these people, so I'm not going to speak for them. I don't think that him and Raquel are even together anymore. There's so many suspicions. So next time on this podcast, I'm going to have Melody on and we're going to discuss her opinions along with everybody else from the Reddit forums opinions on this topic. You guys can let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the situation, what you think about Scamdoval and Tom and Ariana, and what you think about Ariana Grande. I just realized Ariana Grande, Ariana Madix. What a freaking coincidence. That is so crazy. Basically, put it down in the comments below and let me know what you think. If you watch Vanderpump Rules, if you don't, you should definitely go on Peacock, try it out, see if it's for you. There's a lot of drama. You guys have a great evening, day, wherever you are, and I will see you guys back here next time with a co-host, hopefully, and we will discuss more about these topics later. And we're going to throw in some ghost stories too, so don't worry, we'll get to that. There's plenty of ghost stories, plenty of conspiracies, so see y'all next time.